Sorry about all that, guys. Apparently, I had a connection issue that couldn't get this working again. I'm just hoping it's not going to be like a repeat of what happened the other night, in which I wasn't able to stream. But from where I left off, I should say, we were building up my new location. So let's just get back into our little world, and hopefully we can get things up and running, and I should be good to go. Now, from what we saw, I've already built up the ground, and I've already fixed up everything, so I already have the base location stored. So, as we see so far, I've got this set as my base, but it still needs a tiny bit of work over here, so I'm going to chop down a few more of the spruce trees, and, well, hopefully I could be able to refurbish this a little bit more. But before I do that, I am just going to load up my stream onto my second screen so I know whether or not you guys can see anything. Because I've had issues in the past where I haven't been able to see anything. And that can be quite the problem when it comes down to it. Okay, so I've already got my axe there. And obviously it's turning night, so I think what I'll do is for now, I'm going to... Oh, I can only sleep at night. Okay. Can the sun go down any sooner? Last thing I wanted are mobs spawning at my base. Okay, there we go. So now that we got the basic supplies and necessities needed, how about we move on to working on the house? So what I got planned for this is pretty much, it's not going to be like a fundamental base. I'm just going to end up building it like a simple farmhouse. So I do have plans for this. Like, I do have beehives over there, so I got a resource of honey coming in. But obviously, having 2 beehives aren't going to be enough to make some honey. So I'm going to have to start making proper beehives myself. Wait, what am I doing? I have an axe. Okay, so I guess I didn't need the extra block. So... there we go. And I know, it looks like I'm just chopping these trees down, but I do have saplings for these type of trees, so I can just replant them for the case of emergency that I need to get more spruce. Although there are plenty of spruce trees around, so I should be fine. And anyway, the blocks I'm getting now should be enough to finish off the rest of the house, if I'm lucky. Well, okay, not finish off the house, but at least I'll be able to get some of the walls up. So, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can go for the small trees first, so that I should be able to, well, henceforth, be able to get a move on. Well, I know I get about 40 odd, Okay, this one I'm going to need to climb up for. Oh, darn it. Okay. Seems to me I now have run out of my axe. Oh well. No matter. Shouldn't be too hard to craft this. Just making sure I don't leave anything behind. I got a stick, so I guess a stick will come in handy for when it comes to maybe crafting a new pickaxe. Also, that reminds me, I also need to get food. Food's going to be important when it comes around to this. Oh, and because I ended up I got kind of given out for using, iron for a shovel. I'm going to start making some basic tools just out of wood. Because, like, after all, you can get wood anywhere. After all, I'm situated right. It shouldn't be a problem. Okay, I think I have enough spruce wood so that I can actually finish out the rest of the house and maybe start building up possibly the first floor if I'm lucky. So, oh wow, okay. So apparently, I got. Okay. Just heard a spider nearby, but hopefully that won't cause much of an issue for me. Well, if I can get an even number, it'll be easier. And again, I didn't. So, I think what I'll do is, until I do get like an even number and I don't have any of the spruce logs left, I'm most likely just going to keep cutting trees down. That should be okay. Oh. Then again, what better way to get wood than just dig from above? Wait, what did that turn into? Okay. Apparently, I don't know where I got the extra planks from. But I'm not going to diss it. Like I said, I got the even amount of numbers now, so I'm good with that. Oh, and as we found out, we also built my nether portal from the last time. Okay, so we already established that I've got a porch area here, so I think the walls of the house are going to situate themselves around here. Built too far out that time. I think I've done it again. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to have double doors on this one. I'm sure I have another acacia door here somewhere. Don't I? Ooh, I do not. Oh dear. No matter. I guess what I can do is I can keep it to one door for now, and then, even though it's gonna look a bit weird, because obviously for the house the door is completely lopsided. But I'm not gonna let that bother me. All I need to do really is just find another acacia tree, and then I can make a door out of it. And, hopefully I can get at least the house done before the end of the stream. Now, I'm not going to probably spend the entire stream just building up this base. I'm most likely going to go mining as well, but that'll come at a later point. And sleep. Because obviously the more I sleep, the more I'm keeping the phantoms off my back. But on top of that, I'm also... Actually, now that I've got the house, I can now start bringing my bed into the house so I don't have to sleep out here on the porch. I might just keep like my chest out here for now until I have a fundamental base sorted. But I think it is safe to say that I'm actually going to maybe build up a bit of farmland. So, here's what I'm going to do. This is only going to be a temporary solution so that I can have an infinite water source. Well, we already have a pond here, so that'll come in handy. See, I was thinking of turning most of these open plains area into like big farmlands. But I don't know. Well, first things first, I need to start building up I need to build up fences so I can actually stop any animals from getting to my crops. Even though I know in this version of Minecraft at the moment, animals can't get to them, so I should be fine. However, oh, I'll just eat a cold apple. Now, the rest of the trees actually drop resources, like any saplings or any planks. Well, not planks, but you know what I'm trying to get at. Oh, yeah, here we go. Never mind. Apparently one of my one of the saplings decided to despawn. No matter. So I got 14 of them. That'll be enough to rebuild up this miniature forest. And plus I had another 7, so I now got 21. Actually, did I end up... I actually don't know. Did I end up bringing my furnace with me? Or was my furnace left back at the previous base? Do you want I'll just make another one. After all, it's only made out of cobblestone. That can easily be fixed. Well, it's midday, so I think I'm in the mood for some pork chops today. Very interesting username. Hi, you are super beautiful. Welcome to the stream. I have to say, very unusual, but I quite like the username. How are you keeping? Oh, here we go. That's actually another thing I need to get around to creating once the interior or the exterior base is done. I should get around to gathering some farmlands. I'm doing quite well, thanks. You know, just doing what I can to make entertainment for people. But first I need to find more pigs, because I don't think 5 pork chops is going to work for me. See, this was also another reason why I ended up building my base out here, because this open area has so much potential to become something else. And that's what I actually find interesting about it. Just need to keep an eye on the sun. Last thing I want to be doing is getting caught in the dark. What's my favorite color? It varies from time to time, really. Normally I usually prefer red as like a favorite color of mine, but normally at the same time I tend to go with black. So Either red or black are two good choices for me. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll wait till the pork chops are... I'll just eat one for now. That should... Whoops. I ate a bit too much. Oh well. Well, I got an extra tree, so that's fine. Is there any more pigs that I put down when I get back? Pink's not a bad color either. Right, there we go. I've reset my spawn point, so I'm pretty good for now. So my main point of concern right now is looking for food. Right, can't go wrong with the color black either. Oh yeah, and of course it had the rain. It normally tends to rain anyway, so I wouldn't have been surprised. Actually, it's funny because of the fact that it rains here where I'm living in real life too. Ooh. Are these just open fields? Or is there supposed to be something attached to them? Oh, okay. I see him. I was wondering, because it's kind of strange just seeing random fields out in the open for no reason. You know, that's actually very true. Black does tend to go with a lot of colors. Even though I don't think... Well, I say if you talk to anyone else, I'm sure most people won't really agree that black can be categorized as like a neutral color. Because like at the same time, like don't get me wrong, black is nice, but I don't think it goes with every color. And then again, I say that, and I'm currently wearing black at the moment. The only color black doesn't match is black. True. Like I've actually seen people who kind of wear clothing where it's black on black, and to me, I feel like that's a bit. How can I say this? It's a bit too dark. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I do enjoy the color, but if you have too much black, it's a bit strong. At at points. Oh, hey, hello, Mr. Enderman. Just have to make sure I don't look him dead in the eyes, otherwise I am in trouble. Wait, how many of these houses are here? Oh, hang on. There's an upstairs? Oh, dude, there's an upstairs to this. I had no idea about that. Well then, I know I'm gonna stay searching around here. Oh, in what way? If you don't mind me asking. Like, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Well, I can, I can understand the thought of that. After all, I've got a younger sibling myself. The way I just see it is, I put it down to what I call sibling rivalry. And anyone who has or had a sibling will know that sometimes your siblings can have well, siblings are known for making your life feel like a living hell. But oh well. Hey, Blue Thunder, welcome to the stream. How are you cute, my dude? I was actually just about to say that. I was like, have you guys met each other in another stream, or? Because I find it very interesting that is a weird coincidence, if that's the case. And again, it's not really much of a problem. Okay, clearly we're in a swampland area. Not where I need to be right now. So it's between swamp and taiga. Whoop. I don't know. Thought it was a ravine. Never mind. False alarm. Well, that wouldn't have been a false alarm if I fell. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, I'm out on the... I guess, would you call it a scavenger hunt if I'm looking for food? Oh, this place is actually, oh nice. So this place is actually habited by people. Okay, so this is an armor, so 15 gold for an emerald, 5 emeralds for a iron helmet, 4 iron. Oh, that's for the apprentice. Okay. Ooh, 2 emeralds for. Oh no, I had to be a level 2 apprentice on that one. Darn it. Okay. Let's see what resource they got. Because normally whatever they put into the chest, they don't really use for themselves. So I guess it's free for the taking for me. Oh, here we go. Well, I at least got more iron and iron leggings. But I'm already wearing iron leggings. If you were to make an iron chest plate, then that'll be perfect for me. Then again, there's no point of saying it to them, because obviously they're not going to. Oh well, they're lost. Do you mean like how long have I been streaming like for this session, or how long have I been streaming in general? I didn't take any damage from that one. Well, I guess to answer your question, if you mean in general, I've been streaming now for about... Oh, it is general. Okay, so... I say I have been streaming now for nearly 7 months now. I used to be a kind of a proper YouTuber a while back, you know, just recording videos and whatnot, but due to personal reasons, I wasn't able to continue on for a while. So I kind of gave up YouTube for about 2 or 3 years because I needed time to kind of reflect for myself and figure out where this channel was going to go for me. Because when I first started off this channel, I started off with practically nothing. You know, I was doing weird kind of song covers that are as cringy as hell to listen to right now. And then I wanted to turn this into a gaming channel because, after all, gaming on YouTube was a huge thing back when I was starting. So I tried my best playing some decent horror games that were popular at the time. You know, the likes of the ones that have been played by Jacksepticeye or PewDiePie or anything like that. However, after a while, my channel went downhill from there. I started doing more vlogs than usual, and again, like I said, personal things kind of came up, and I guess you could just say I lost the motive to continue streaming. However, up to about 7 months ago, I actually had a friend of mine who asked me, have I ever considered streaming on YouTube? And of course, no, I never thought about streaming on YouTube, but at the same time, I was considering about streaming alright, but I was going to do it for Twitch. So, my mate, who is also a streamer, told me maybe I should give he said I should give it a shot with streaming on YouTube. So we started playing just a random game. Of course, if you look back at my video history, you'll notice that the first stream I did, I think, was on Duke Nukem. Ooh, nice. But yeah, I started streaming on Duke Nukem, and at the time my streams were all over the place. I didn't really had a proper schedule. I didn't decide when and how long I was going to stream for, but at the same time, I had a taste for it, and to be fair, I actually did enjoy what I was doing. So it went to the point that I started streaming, well, I started streaming daily, and after a while I noticed that streaming daily I ended up burning myself out too quickly. Obviously, being a new streamer, I didn't take it on board about how difficult it would be to stream. So I started, at first I was going to cut it down to maybe doing it once or twice a week. At least then I wasn't going to burn myself out too much. So I got into the schedule of doing 3 streams a week now. So I stream from Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Now, sometimes my schedule can change, hence for tonight's stream. A few things popped up last night, you see, and I wasn't able to stream last night, so I'm making up for the lack of one from last night for tonight. But yeah, I've been streaming for about 7 months now, and to be fair, I do enjoy it. I do get days where my streams are incredibly quiet, and it just becomes like a bother, or becomes a burden then. Because normally I try to aim for about 3 hours a night, and sometimes that ends up with me normally just talking to myself with no audience. Also, I did notice your comment as well. I just didn't want to I didn't want to lose track of what I was saying earlier there. But thank you for the compliment, for saying that I'm super nice. Oh, I hear zombies and a skeleton. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I got some basic needs sorted, you know, food-wise. I think what I should really concentrate now on is building up my farmland. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna look for some oak trees to turn them into fences. Be right back. I need to pee. All right, no worries. I'll still be here. I'm not gonna be in my stream anytime soon. See, there's a lot of spruce trees around here, which is perfect, because obviously the more spruce trees that there are, the more I can use them to my advantage. So I think what I'll do is I might actually take a couple of spruce trees, or spruce logs while I'm here. Because at least then I can use them to build up my home. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that was close. I almost did the most noobish thing in Minecraft ever, and that's to use a pickaxe to break leaves. I don't think the Minecraft gods would be too happy with me if I did that. There we go. Okay, so I just need to find yet another tree, and then that should give me well, it won't give me enough wood, but it'll be enough to make a start on a house. Thank you. Didn't need to get trapped there. And I should be good to go after this. Alley-oop. Up, up. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just keep on going until my axe breaks, and then I'll bring all my supplies that I have so far home. Well, okay, it broke, but I was already halfway gone through a tree, so I couldn't just really stop. Plus, at the same time, I was kind of stuck inside a tree, so I had no choice either. Okay, so why was I able to move so? That's weird. I was able to move quickly in the water, but yet I don't have Aqua Affinity. Hey, welcome back. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. I just spent the last few minutes just gathering wood resources so I can finish up building my home. Actually, what I'll do is I think I'll turn them into. There we go. So now I got more wood for myself. And as far as I know, I think my home is actually over here, so. Well, I actually hope it's over here. What the? That was so weird. I didn't actually think things like that actually broke unless you're the one who actually broke them. You mean what's my local time? My local time is 11:48 p.m. So it's about 10 minutes to midnight. Ooh, more pork chops. Come back. Come here. Hey, that worked. I only hit him once. It was the ball that killed him. Okay, so my home should be over here somewhere. Well, I'm hoping, because I don't want this being like this. Oh, here it is. Nikki! Oh my god, welcome. Now you are a sight for sore eyes. How are you keeping, Nikki? By the way, anyone who's watching, I highly suggest having a look at Nikki's streams, as her streams are amazing. I've actually believe it or not, Nikki, I've actually been watching your I watched your art streams the other night. I have to admit, you're actually doing really well with the Mario drawings. Talk about making me feel jealous, eh? But yeah, anyone who comes across this stream or video when it goes up, I highly suggest checking out Nerdy Nikki's channel. And if you like anything to do with art, I highly suggest that you subscribe to her. Because she's not just a good friend to me, but it's also the fact that she is absolutely amazing with what she does in her streams. So, how are you keeping, Nikki? I think what I'll do for now is I'm going to make a small little bamboo farm, just for now. And don't worry about it, Nikki. You know, that's what friends are for. How's my night doing? It's going well at the moment. I'm not complaining with it. No, I'm not saying it's going good and it's not doing bad. I'm doing well, just hanging out, waiting for my tea to come. After that, gonna hang with the buddies. You got Friday? Yeah, I got Friday the 13th. Nikki, blooming heck, having the bowls and the buns so close to each other, it looks like I can make like 4,899 of them. Okay, what do I? Really, I need string. Oh well. The main thing is, at least the scaffolding will come in handy. Oh, actually, hang on. What I'll actually do is, I'm not entirely sure if bamboo needs water to grow. I'm sure it'll be fine. Watch, I say that now, and I'll probably end up having dead bamboo in no time. You know, to be honest, it's actually a really handy idea that they brought in the scaffolding, because that will actually make it so much easier getting to higher places. Now, normally what happens is I normally start off with just a simple box kind of base, but I normally kind of make it fancy later on down the road. All right, Nikki, don't worry. I'm not going nowhere. Okay, so I say that should be okay for like a first floor, and then what I'm going to do now is concentrate on. Yeah, that should be more than enough to Oh, there we go. Yeah. Told you scaffolding comes in handy. And also, once I'm done with the scaffolding, I don't have to like just throw it away, because I'm actually going to use the scaffolding when it comes to building my bee farm. Now, obviously, I don't have enough wood in order to finish off this build, but I'm sure I'll manage. Now, the only thing I need to do is I need to get honeycomb in order to make I need to get honeycombs in order to build a beehive. Oh, wait, that's right. I need well, it just shows I don't need water after all. Thank God for that. So, I think for now, I'm going to maybe plant a couple of oak saplings over here. And I'll just let these little fellers grow naturally. Because I don't think I'm going to need them for now. But what I need to do is I need to build campfires, because God forbid if I try if I try taking a if I do attempt to try to take any honey from those hives, I'm gonna have such a bad time. Okay, so I don't need barrels, not yet. Sheep, I see you. No point in hiding. Okay, where are the... Well, yeah, I can make, like, the new honey blocks, but what I'm looking for is... Where is it? You see what I'm actually looking for? Oh, here we go. Beehives, so... Oh no, hang on, I need campfires, sorry. Jeez, I'm all over the place today. I don't know what's wrong. Okay, so... Just so we're clear... There we go. Why is it I keep typing in beehives? I know how to make the beehives now, but what I need are the campfires. Oh. Okay, so yeah, I've got the... or logs, I think? If that's the case, I'm gonna need at least 6 logs. Just so that I can say that I have enough for 2 campfires. So I'll just harvest this tree out, and that should be fine. There we go. Cracked all. Because at least having to, wait, what did I do that for? Let's go to craftable. Oh, damn it! I ended up... Oh well. Those wood planks won't go to waste. I'll use them to make, Don't worry, I'll use them now to, to make the beehives. Luckily enough, there's a lot of fallen trees and fallen logs around, so I could just use these for supplies. Okay, that should be enough to make 2 campfires. Well, I'm hoping. There we go. I have no clue why that happened, but I'm not going to complain. Now, next major thing. I'm going to have to get these. I'm going to have to get the. I'm going to have to get these campfires under these beehives pronto. And already that's seeping with honey, so again, the honey is not the thing I'm looking for, it's the honeycombs I'm looking for. Because I do plan to make a decent amount of that's the most unusual thing. I never thought I'd ever see 3 zombies lined up in a row like that. Oh well. Oh shit. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Hang on. I know how to sort this. Well, it's just for now that I can end up bringing some light into the mix. However, a few of the hostile mobs did spawn, so yeah, I may need to be cautious now. There we go, got the shears. Oh, and my pork chops are done. Oh, good. Now it's time to get those sweet, sweet honeycombs. You see, this is where this becomes a problem, because obviously the beehives well, obviously there's no flowers around, I should actually say. Like, the nearest flowers are here. Oh, actually, I just had a very clever idea. As crazy as this sounds, I'll actually take all of the flowers over on this side. Saves the bees the problem from, from being brought, from bringing the pollen from over there to bringing it over here. Just one question. Hopefully the bees in here are actually still here, and they're not just gone on hiatus. There we go. Well, if the bees are after disappearing, then all I had to do is just recruit some new ones. Which is easy enough, just bring the... I just had to bring a couple of flowers and just look for another hive. And hopefully, pray to God that I actually find some decent quality bees for my farm. Because from what I heard, beehives are not that common. The fact that they're only found in very uncommon areas, so what makes them unique. Oh, perfect. I see a bee. Hang on. Just bear with me on this, guys, because... Yes, normally with bots like that, I kind of have to get rid of. Sorry, guys, this shouldn't be too there we go. Sorry about that, guys. See, normally this becomes a problem when it comes to moderating. Like, normally I do have mods to keep control of my stream, but, well, as you can see, sometimes a troll or a mod can get through, and that causes a lot of problems. Not just for me, but for everyone else in the stream. Yeah, I am. Well, it's okay, like, if they have, you know, it's okay if they have their own videos, but, you know, I don't want to have kind of people coming into my stream, kind of just trolling either other YouTubers or other streamers, because that becomes very problematic for any streamer. Like, I've had trouble with them in the past, and I don't wish to, you know, I've had trouble with them in the past, and I don't wish to, Okay, I'm sorry, for anyone coming in as COPPA officer, I don't tolerate any trolling, so I would actually like it if you could actually stop. Because it is under one of my rules that I don't tolerate trolls, and if I have to stop a stream to deal with them, then I will. So please, as a content creator, I'm asking you to just please refrain. Actually, yeah, I might actually do that. Hang on, I'll see if I'm allowed to. Okay, so apparently I can't actually do it myself. So, hang on, I'll see if it's possible. Um, I do apologize to anyone who's actually watching. I just have to sort out this issue very quickly. I shouldn't be too long. Okay. This is just going to be a thing I need to sort out. So I'll be with you guys in a few moments. You see, normally this is the kind of thing I don't like doing because normally I would have mods to do this for me, but none of my mods are, unless um unless you want to actually help me out. You are you are super beautiful. It, I would probably ask this as a favor. If you want, I can quickly mod you so you can help me out with this. So I'll see if I can sort this out. Um, mod. Hopefully it worked. If not, I might actually have to do it through the actual YouTube website, which will obviously mean me pausing my stream again and booting it up on my mobile. Um, if you're able to, if it's possible to block anyone who comes up as like COPPA officer or anyone of that sort. Because normally I don't like pausing or stopping my stream because of this, but if I have to, then it's got to be done. It's not something I want to do, but if it has to be done, it has to be done. And that becomes problematic. Oh, jeez. Okay, bear with me. I'll see what I can actually do. Okay, settings. Okay, so hopefully I should be able to do this. Again, my sincere apologies to anyone watching. Oh, hang on. I just thought of something. Um, yeah, just give me a second there. I know how I can sort this. There you go. You are now an official moderator for my stream. Normally I do have a lot of other friends who are my mods, but sometimes they can't really make it to my streams. So it's always nice to have at least one mod on at all times. So while I'm streaming, my moderator or moderators can concentrate on keeping the trolls away from my stream. Because as you kind of saw, when it comes down to just me trying to sort out the issue, it normally involves me stopping the stream temporarily to sort out the issue. So I'm hoping to have that fixed and sorted. So if it's possible, if you notice anyone coming in trolling, just feel free to ban them. Because you know, I do run very strict rules when it comes to my streams, and one of the major ones is I don't like trolls, and I don't like anyone causing problems in my chat, because you know, if someone's coming in to intentionally just cause harm, yeah, like that's the sad thing about it. Normally I don't like stopping my streams, because I want to make my streams as entertaining and as fun for everyone to enjoy. But when I have someone coming in causing none but problems and chaos like that, it's something that I can't really tolerate. And you know, I always believe that their main intention is to cause like kind of problems, not just for me as a streamer, but for anyone watching my content as well, because I always feel like trolls will always just bring a channel down. Especially when, and I'll say this for everyone else who streams, I do try to keep it friendly to a point so that, you know, everyone's having fun and the stream is enjoyable for everyone, and it becomes so much more interesting. Now, like, I understand with me being a low-ranked YouTuber, you know, I've only got, I don't know, I say last time I checked I had like 193 subs. I understand, like, with the low number that I have, I guess you could say I'm a very easy target when it comes to, you know, I've become a very easy target when it comes to trolls like that. Okay, so hang on. Uh, what was I doing before all that mess started? Oh, Bamboo is actually doing quite well. Oh yeah, I was getting around to building the beehives. Well, technically one beehive, I should say. But yeah, I agree with you. Like, they are annoying, and it's not the fact that I don't enjoy banning anyone, but I mean, like, if you're going to come into someone's stream and just cause none but problems for them, you're kind of asking for it. You know, like, there's not much you can actually do in that sense. Then, but I do appreciate having like an extra pair of eyes in the chat, especially when I'm kind of concentrating on what I'm actually doing. Oh, oh my God! Look. Oh, hello. Oh my God, this is so cute. No, hang on. Did they make a sound? Oh my God, that's so cute. Ah, that's so cute. Oh, sorry, sorry. Didn't mean to startle you. Oh my God, that's so cute. Okay, I'm just gonna move away slowly so I don't disturb him. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. For anyone who does watch, I'm a massive animal lover. So, I guess you could say animals are my weak point. uh, Horse, I don't like where you are right now. Actually, hang on. Do I actually have a saddle? Because if I have a saddle, I can actually tame, tame him. No, I do not. Damn it. Okay. Where's the sun? Oh, oh, great. I spent the I, I spent the entire time trying to sort out the whole mod situation that I completely spent the entire day doing nothing. Just not very counterproductive. No matter. Uh, there we go. Hopefully that gives me enough light to work with. Okay. I do apologize, like, for earlier to anyone who else is watching, but again, like, that's something I don't want to be dealing with on a regular basis. I know, like, streamers and YouTubers, they do get hate from time to time. Not everyone is going to be liked by everybody, but, like, if you're going to come in and disrupt someone's stream, then obviously you're in the wrong place. Oh, I also do note as well, as a disclaimer with my streams, and I have said it in a few vlogs and a few of my videos already, that I do tend to swear quite a lot. So, mainly my streams are supposed to be 18 plus, but you know, I can't really control who, you know, who comes in and who doesn't. All I can really say is that a lot of my videos and a lot of the stuff I stream is all based on 18 plus kind of content. So at the same time, I normally don't, you know, I don't want to be having to stop streams just because someone doesn't like the fact that I swear, or the fact that I'm doing something wrong, blah blah, you know, everything like that. But enough of that, because I have fallen behind schedule, and I need to get back on track. Actually, I wonder. There we go. You see, that's what I do find handy about the scaffolding. I can actually use the scaffolding to scale up trees now, and that becomes very handy indeed. Then, as far as I know, I think I can just break that down and I get back then. So that's handy. Okay, so I need to place some. I say here, isn't it? Oh, I know. 6 was just about accurate. Oop. There we go. There we go. This is where I need to be. There we go. Well, at the same time, I also need to concentrate a little bit more on the second floor now of my base. Even if that means building like a makeshift roof for it. Um, and again, I have no problem with that. Yeah, okay. That should be enough to continue on the flooring, I hope. Yeah, that reminds me, I also have to build my fences so that I can actually start growing my crops. That was the whole point of my adventuring earlier. So what I'll do? I'll actually start working on that after I'm done putting on this. Well, I call it a roof, but it's obviously just the second floor of the base. Oop. Oh, that was surely by accident. I don't know. Ow. Nah, I'm definitely not gonna have enough wood to finish off this house. Definitely not. Oh well. Okay. I've done long enough with the house. I need to start working on my farm. Um. Okay, so I had this idea. I had an idea that I was going to build like a massive crop farm here. Hey Harrison, welcome to the stream, my dude. How are you keeping? Have you behaved since the last time? You know what I mean. Okay, so what? Okay, so first things first. Up here, I'm thinking of maybe like a potato garden. Damn it! Always the same. I always run out. I always run out of the wood that I need. Oh well. Harrison, remember what we talked about the last time? You better clean that up, mister. You don't want your mom hearing about this now, do you? Actually, speaking of which, your mom was in the stream earlier. I'm sure you wouldn't want her knowing what you did. Hang where the hell did I put my sticks again? I definitely had sticks here. Oh yeah, don't worry about Harrison. He's actually a friend of mine. Oh yeah, that's fine. Um, yeah, yeah, don't worry about it. Now, I will say this. You're super beautiful. Harrison's actually a really good friend of mine. I've actually we actually get along quite well. So the way he kind of acts in chat, he's not the kind of troll or anything like that. He's the kind of troll now that will actually make people laugh, which is what I'm actually looking for in a stream. Ah, yikes! I I spent so much time on that one. I didn't even realize that it turned night. Oh please, 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 can I? Oh, good. Thank God. Oh, I thought that was gonna end so badly. Oh, yeah, we have a fire display. Come on. Come on. Oh, oh, what happened? Do you not get to me in time? Good luck. Well, at least my bamboo is growing nicely. Okay. Hopefully that should be enough to, Now, Spider, don't get any bright ideas. Okay, so, say if I place... I'm going to try something out here for a second, because normally this takes a lot of planning, so I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work out, but if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, so I'll just make this as even as I can. Okay, so if this goes according to plan, I can end up making like 3 rows of potatoes, so that should be fine, you know, for crops that is. You alright there, Harrison? Well, whoa. Oh, hello. I was completely unaware that you were under there. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, that's not good at all. Sword, sword, sword. Where is my... Normally, I'm usually better, I'm usually better oriented like this. I was not expecting to have such a, he just, he normally tends to act like that, super. It's just the way he is, but, you know, he's good for a laugh. you know, like the way I would say it is, you can probably imagine him as being like that one that one weird friend that everyone has, and you know he's like the weird friend everyone has, but they like them. Thanks for the compliment. You know, to be honest, I actually normally don't get that all that often. So normally when I do it, it's how can I say it? It's kind of like a shock to me when I do, because I normally don't get all that often. But then again, like I usually say, I don't really get that many people in my streams anyway to comment on, you know, on what I'm doing or what I say. So, you know, to hear it every once in a while is quite nice. Okay, there we go. I now have a fully functional potato farm. Actually, here I was just about to eat ordinary potatoes when I forgot that I have a furnace with coal in it. I can turn them into baked potatoes. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I need to or is uh okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the farms like side by side. Also, this I don't know. Hang on. I guess I could clear it out, but I don't know. It's interesting. I like it. Like it's a bit quirky, but it works. I just think of this as like a water feature. Oh, actually, hang on. I can actually fix this. There we go. So it's like as if it never happened. When I make a smoker, it cooks meat and potatoes faster. Um, you know, I was actually thinking of that, but for the, for the life of me, I never actually took the time to check up the recipe to make one. Yeah, I know I could have just went into a village and just stole one, but oh, is that actually how it's done? Okay, I can actually make that. That's actually quite simple. I always used to mix up the blast furnace with the smoker because I actually thought that cooks food as well. Till I found out that the blast furnace is used for smithing. I was just okay. So I'm actually going to end up making this nice and clean. So that goes there. You can probably see like what I'm getting at here. So I'm gonna have like one farm here for potatoes. I'm gonna put the next farm beside it here for like carrots. And then I might put other farms here for like beetroot, and they're all gonna have like a simple opening. And also, what I'm going to do eventually is once I have the whole farm set up, I'm actually going to use a shovel and I'm going to dig like a dirt path out onto the ground, and then that way that will come in handy. Oh, but yeah, it's another knife. Can I sleep? And there we go. I knew 6 time was a charm. I don't know. Like, I've got a pond back there, which I've got plans for us. Like, I can use it as an infinite water source if we need to, because there's plenty of water there. I, I don't know. I could turn this into like, well, if I clear it out, I can turn this into an open mine shaft. But I was going to use this over here as like a mine shaft. Although the ground is already dug out here, so I could. Yeah, I might actually do that. I might actually convert that into a. I might convert that into an actual mine shaft. Anyway, first things first. I need to make yet another oh, darn it. Okay. Do I have anything on me that will suffice for the No, I do not. Um. Hmm. Ah, I got it. I also have to be careful because I just realized jumping like that, I could end up hurting myself. Which is not something I want to be doing right now. Because that would be a big nope. So just convert all them into wood. Turn that into an axe. There we go. What matters is now is at least I'll have a better looking farm this time. And just so that no one else can hop over, you know, that they can just hop over my field and get in. I'm just going to shovel these away. There we go. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across. So 1, 2, 3. Put the fence there. 4, 5, 6. See, I'm gonna use maybe this section here as like a beetroot farm. So obviously it's probably gonna be like smaller than the rest, but it should be fine. Oh, I just realized something. Ooh, change the plan. Okay. Because I just realized that if water's going to go here, I leave a gap for the beetroot, but then I realize as I immediately walk in here, I'm going to step on water, so... I think this should be water. Yeah, okay, now I have the layout. You already know it's raining too. How ironic. There we go. Okay, so... Blumeneck. That was incredibly close. What did I hit? So weird because I'm not seeing any of the flashes. Okay, so that sounds like it. Okay, maybe it's probably best that I get indoors right now. Oh, bugger. Okay, I think just for now, just for the safety and shelter of my base, I am going to let it run past. Put it one slide over the water, because the water will still be there, but you can walk on the slab. Oh yeah, like, I heard people actually doing that as like a, as like an alternative when it comes to building farms. Or, yeah, to building farms. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they say that's also supposed to be a handy way as well to stop, didn't they say that's also a way of stopping, what's it called? Say, like, if you're living in the snowy region, it's to stop, you can stop water from, freezing over. Yeah, I was thinking that because I was saying it would be a handy idea if I was to ever live in like a snowy tundra-based biome. But anywho, I think I'm gonna continue on finishing off my farm, and then I'm gonna get back around to my base again. Yeah, sorry for you can see like the leg of a zombie. You swear it's like your mind plays tricks, and you're like, thought I saw something. Okay, so the majority of this wood that I'm collecting now is all just going to be used to make you know, like fences and gates. So there we go. That should be enough. Well, I should have enough in 25 oak fences to finish off this farm as well as start on my next one. There we go. Okay, so now I've got potatoes, I can have beetroot, and I think... Hang on. Yep, I say up to here, I'll end up having a... I'll end up getting a carrot farm here. So I need one fence door and the rest can all be fences. Oh dear, I think I may have shaved off a bit too much wood on that one. Oh well. At least I have a fence gate. Judging by the size, judging by the size of my farms, I think I'm going to be more of a carrot farmer than I am going to be a potato or beetroot farmer. But you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, so now let's see how many let's see how many fences I can make out with this. Ooh, okay. I made 30 fences. That's more than enough than I need to finish off my farm. That's sweet. But I was gonna say, does he actually know that Christmas is over? Do you know what? I would say just let them. That's what I say. Ah, okay. That's understandable. Okay, so hang on. Well then, I'm definitely gonna be a carrot farmer. Oh, oh, I just thought of something. Um, ooh, that's clever. Ooh, that's so clever. I can't make another fence because what I was thinking was, with what I've got left out of the wood and out of the sticks, go, I was actually going to make like a small little chicken coop. I say it and a chicken clucks. How ironic. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing with the dirt. I have no idea why I'm collecting the dirt for. I'm sure it'll come into use at some point. Not sure when, but I'm sure it will. Um. Oh yeah, that's right. I came down for a shovel. Cause this is gonna take some time. Okay, that's very good. Uh, yes. Sorry about that, James. Um, it's a solo stream, but I have specified this before in a previous stream that I do intend to open this world as a multiplayer server once I get all the basic essentials done. You know, like taking on the Ender Dragon. You're more than welcome to stick around, James, if you want. You know, no one is showing you off. Alright. See ya, I suppose. Thanks for stopping by. Well, like, I won't blame him. to be honest, I used to be in the same boat as himself, so I know it's like. Like before, I actually used to do it because I used to watch people who were streaming, and I'd be like, "Oh, can I join?" You know, just to say that they appeared in a stream. But you know, I'm sure not everyone's like that. That was, you know, that just used to be what I used to do. Now I know it's nothing bad. How the Okay, how the hell did a pig... Okay, first things first, how the hell did a pig manage to get into my beetroot farm? Come here, you. I can't have you scuffling around in here while I'm you know, while I'm planting, you know. Oopsies. There we go. Let's fix that one. Yeah, I would do that, but yeah, if many people said no, I would just make my own world. Normally what I actually do is, you know, I normally don't discourage people from not being able to join my world, but, you know, if someone wanted to, like, have the same experience on the world that I'm currently on at the moment, you know, like, say if I was playing Minecraft and someone would be like, "Oh, can I join?" Um, Normally I would say no, unless it was me doing an actual multiplayer stream. If it was me doing a multiplayer stream, then I'll say, yeah, by all means, you can join. But normally, for those who come in and say they want, if they can join, if it's a solo stream like it is now, normally they're not allowed to, but the exception is I can share the seed of this world so that whoever wants to kind of take on the same idea of what I'm up to, like if they want to share the same world as what I've got, then you know they're more than welcome to just ask, and I have no problem sharing the seed of this world. Like, hang on, give me a second. Just bear with me. I'll actually share it here right now. I wonder, can I? Okay, no, I can't. Um, what is this? No, I don't want to set spawn. Um, oh darn it. What is okay. Um, I actually don't know. Oh, Oh, this is gonna irritate me. I don't know how I can get the seed to them. Uh, hopefully, if I ever find out what the seed of this world is, I'll put it into the chat. And really, okay. Like what I'll do is I'll place it into the chat, and then if anyone wants to copy this world for themselves, and you know, see how well they do it with the materials around them, just like how I did. You know, they're more than welcome to. You know, I won't discourage anyone from you know copying the feed that I'm on, because after all, everyone's gameplay is different. Sure, for example, when I first started off in this world, my first actual base, believe it or not, was actually in the desert. But I had to move my base because obviously a desert doesn't supply the equivalent supplies that I need. Like, you know, it didn't have any wood, it didn't have any planks. Now, like, I would, how can I say this? I would travel, like, back to where, actually, do you know what I'll do? For anyone who hasn't actually been around to see my old base, just give me a second. I'm just going to throw everything in here, just for now. The only thing I'll bring with me is a rowing boat. It's turning dusk now. So what I'll do is I'll set. Well, my spawn point is there, so, but what I can do is okay. The reason why I'm just hesitating is because I'm actually taking down my coordinates on a second monitor so that I can actually remember where I am situated on this map, because when I first started moving here, I actually lost track of where my base was, and I spent the last half hour of my stream the last time I was on Minecraft just looking for my base. But what I can do is I'll oh no, hang on. I actually need to get a I think it'll be actually handy if I actually brought an actual map with me. No, that's a treasure map. I need a legitimate map. There we go. Okay, here I am. So to make it kind of easier for me, I guess I could just say that my coordinates is minus 1400 and minus 2800. You know, if I really wanted to make it more specific. You know, that's actually a very good idea. I think what I'll do is I'll just bring all the food source that I've got. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. I actually need to do some planting first before I actually go. Hopefully I have enough carrots for this. I just had about enough. Okay, time to sleep and get going. Well, the main thing is as well. Oh, that also reminds me. I need one more farm, and that's a wheat farm, so I can actually make bread when I need it. I was just keeping an eye on that because of the fact that there is technically a creeper behind me, so I just need to be careful. Yeah, I ended up saying this in a previous stream. I love the way that my character is holding the map, but yet the ores are rolling themselves as if by magic. I find that comical. Like I find it amusing. It is quite hysterical. But yeah, I'm actually going to end up doing this now. I'm actually going to travel all the way back to my old base. And, I'll just show you where I started off and what I was thinking of at the time for having such a place as a base. Yeah, I noticed that. You could say I have 4 arms, but yet, apparently I only got like 2. So unless I'm using the power of my mind for this to work. Now, I actually recall between my boat and I think between the boat and me walking, I actually took, I think, a day in Minecraft to get back to get back and forth between the two bases. Well, yeah, I suppose you could say that that I am using the force. Then again, you're talking to someone who actually enjoys Star Wars as well. So if it was actually up to me, I would end up I would end up having just a character skin based on Darth Vader, and that would be me. Well, that would be my skin, anyways. So pretty much what I do is I'm going to try utilize the water as often as I can. Like, as long as I keep moving forward towards the old base, I should be fine. But I mean, like, if it stops, then I have to get out, and obviously I have to move on foot then. Okay, so that's just going to bring me over in that direction, so that's not the direction I need to get to. Because according to the map, I need to head in this direction, as I almost fall into a cave. But you know, it is just the simplest things, really, when it comes to how a simple series starts off. Because when I first started off in this world, I started this off on the same day that the PlayStation 4 got the Bedrock edition of Minecraft, so that it was linked up with every other version. You know, so that way the likes of me would be able to play with people who have it on the PC or play it on the Xbox. So on the same day that that came out, I streamed it, and because obviously it was a newer version of Minecraft, I decided to redo a new series. Because previous to this, I actually did another series, but that was for the PlayStation 4 edition of Minecraft, like the older edition. But obviously, if I was like, I could always end up going to ported with the older version. You know, especially when there's bees in this world. By the way, you can actually see how far I've actually had to travel, especially to get from one place to another. Ow. Well, at least I didn't take too much damage. Actually, I think this might be a very good idea to actually go back towards the desert, because if I'm not mistaken, from what I can recall when I moved out of there, I think there were a savanna biome not too far away from it, which is where I was able to get the acacia wood to make my door. And I need more acacia wood, you see, to make I need more acacia wood to make another door. But on top of that, I need to also grab its saplings. So, although I have to admit, the last time I was near my old base, I did have an very, very angry iron golem after me. I don't know if he still wants to kill me or not, because basically what happened in a previous episode of this, I accidentally hit a villager, and I was trying to defend him from a zombie attack, but of course he got in the way. I ended up hitting the villager, and obviously that got the golem mad. Which obviously, as you know, was not my actual intention of causing harm. Well, not causing harm to the villagers, that is. So it makes me wonder if this iron golem is still out for, like, my blood, or whether he just completely forgotten about me. Well, if he's forgotten about me, that's a good thing. Because after all, a lot of people tend to forget about me in real life anyway, so kind of fits in. Yeah, it did come from that way, but I'm going to see if there's. I'm going to try to see if I can keep on the written part of the map. Oh yeah, like, actually, believe it or not, I do have plans that once I get enough materials, I'm actually going to maybe build my own iron golem around my base, so I have my own guardian. But I won't do that until I have like a vast, substantial amount of my base formatted. You know, because like as you saw, I've only got like a simple base and a tiny little farm. And plus, I probably also have to give him like a name tag so he doesn't like despawn or he doesn't like wander off. Because I think the iron golems that you see in villages, they're kind of bound to the village, but I think if you end up making an iron golem, I think they're prone to wander, aren't they? As far as I'm aware, I think they are prone to wander. Oh, but the main thing is that at least I'm back on the map again. Which means, if I'm back on the map, I'm actually incredibly close to my old base. Very soon, you'll actually see where I actually started off with in the series. Now, wait, is that... Hang on, that's not a... Oh no, never mind. I actually thought that was a old jungle... or an old, what's it called? The sea... You know, it's like that sea temple. Ocean monument, that's it. That was the word I was looking for. I couldn't think of it for a second. Well, there's a lot of, I actually find it ironic how I actually struggled trying to just think of that name. And, mind you, I've been playing Minecraft since it actually came out. Like, I'm one of the earliest players of this. Like, when it came out in 1.0 back in 2011 is when I actually started playing this. And I've been playing it ever since. Well, there's a village in which the golem is probably still angry at me with. But I'm hoping that he's not going to still be angry with me, because if he is, I'm in trouble. Yeah, no, very bad time to go eating food. Especially when I have husks after me. I pray that we're all good again. Because I fear otherwise. Hey, buddy. We good? Okay. I say because he's more focused on the spiders, I say that's probably a good thing. Yeah. Okay, good. When I saw him coming towards me, I got worried. Uh-oh. Oh, it's so weird coming back here because, like, this isn't my base anymore. Yeah, like, this was... All this here is what I had to live off of while I lived here. But it's not exactly where I started off. Because if you can see that tiny little door right there, this is my first base. Oh shit, I actually left a lot of stuff here. Oh wow, I definitely left a lot of stuff here. Actually, this could actually come in handy. Oh yes, I can actually work with this. And yeah, I was stupid enough to leave lapis lazuli and an iron nugget behind. Yeah, I'm not the I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but yeah, like this was going to just be like the open area of my base. Like this was going to lead down to here, which was going to be like the little crafting area. I was going to have like crafting tables and cookers and furnaces here, and then down here it's going to be a mine. Then I was going to build down here, and this was going to open up to another part of the base down there, which where I'm looking at over there is what. Hang on, I'll show it to you. I just have to be careful because it's dark here now. So, yes, this used to be into another part of the base, and I was going to expand out on this area. But I guess because because I abandoned this place to find a better home, it's literally just that now. It's just an abandoned, forsaken building that doesn't even exist anymore. So I think what I'll do is I'll just take the chest and everything else that was in here and vamoose. Leave, as I always say, leave nothing behind. And luckily enough, I still have my sword with me. Oh, wait. Whoa. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, what I actually need is I need to find an acacia tree. Although, at the same time, do I really need an acacia tree? Because after all, I've already got, I've already got the door to make my base into a double door now. So, I think if it's okay with everyone, I'm just going to head right back to my original base. As I would say, I would GTF out of here. Well, that was a fail. Alley up, and off we go. Okay, so I just need to head back to minus 1400 and minus 2800, and I'll be fine. Obviously, it means me. Wait, did I? Oh my god, yeah, I spend the entire night traveling. It just means, though, that I'm gonna have to keep tabs of my sleep for the next night, so that I don't end up getting in trouble with the phantoms. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to focus on just getting back at the moment now, and then I'm going to I'm going to focus just getting back, and then I'm going to work hard and obviously get my butt back to base and hopefully sort everything out in my new location. But as you saw, that's what I started off with, and that's what I used to call home for a while. But then I decided that living in the desert, you're not going to get as much resource. Like, you can't get trees, you can't get any sort of wood. It made it almost impossible to actually have a place in the desert. So what I did was I packed up what I could. I brought everything with me. Even though I think I spent the last stream or so literally just bringing everything from my old base across to bring it into the new one. I can tell you one thing, that was a daunting task, but I'm glad I actually got it done in the long run. Because, like, as you saw where my base is now, I now have a lot more resources at my disposal. Like, I have a potential area for mining now. I have plenty of trees around me, and also I've got a large, well, I guess you could call it a farmhouse ready to live. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. So I'm just going to continue moving up this way, and then depending on how much time I got left, I might do a little bit more work in farming. But at the same time, I don't know. I'll see how things go when I get back. Because currently at the moment it's not a wise or safe spot to be doing anything right now. Like I can't just finish up here and now because I'm wide out in the open. Where absolutely anything could get to me. So I think what I'll do is I'll get back, maybe finish up on the first floor of my base, so at least then I have protection when I'm inside. And depending on how much time I got left by the time I get get back and finish up the house and do everything else with my farmyard, I might end up calling it then. But, so we'll see what happens. It's still early to decide what happens here. But so far, as you notice, I have used pretty much the entire way of the water at my disposal. So I was actually able to travel all this way so far by water. However, there's no point in trying to get kind of cocky because at the same time, my luck could run out faster than I can get a chance to relive it. So, like I'm obviously still over 1,000 blocks, I'm about 1,800 blocks away from my home. And obviously now I have to stop with the boat. But like I said, I would utilize every ounce of water if I can. So as long as it works out for me, then I'm fine. Plus it's been quiet. Very quiet. Haven't heard any drowned zombies in the last 5 minutes, and obviously I don't hear any kind of zombie sounds or anything coming from underground. Oh, never mind. I hear a skeleton now. Damn it. Oh yeah, speaking of which, this is actually going to be funny to listen to. Oh great. Anyway, as I was saying, while I run away from those drowned. The other day, I was actually, in the last stream, when I was coming back to my base, I realized something funny. I completely bypassed this entire village, and I didn't even realize it was here. It was only when I went looking for my previous base that I came across this, but sheerly by accident. I had no intention of coming here. But, they had resources, so I guess you could say I took the resources for myself. But anyway, that's not the task at hand at this stage. The main task for me right now is to get my backside back home. But first I need to finish up on building up my beetroot farms. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot that the goddamn chickens follow you when you have any sort of seeds on you. Oh, damn it. Okay. I don't want to be carrying chickens with me because I don't have the intention of walking all the way back to my base with chickens in tow. Ah, here we go. Nope. Actually, hang on. Yeah, this was the way I came, wasn't it? I always wish there was actually an easier way to get the boat back rather than having to punch the living hell out of it. But nonetheless, it should be fine. Alright, so... Well, the main thing is that at least I'm getting home, that's the main thing. Because at least now I'm only 800 blocks away from the house. Again, what is with the random breaking of blocks? Because I find that incredibly strange. Let's walked on the wrong side of the tree that time. Uh, sorry here for a second, guys. I'm actually just going to place myself in a hole here because I need to make a quick toilet break. So just bear with me, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Sorry for the for the delay, but because of that little whoa, well that was unexpected. I guess I got lucky on that one. That I actually had a sword on me. Alright, back up. Okay, time to get out of here because I'm having way too many close calls here. I'm just glad that I actually got back in time before any mob realized I was down there. Would have been kind of awkward coming back to just like, oh boy. I was gonna say it'd be annoying coming back to just like a dead body if that was the case. But enough about that. I need to get out of here. Way too many mobs in such a small confined spot. And it's bad enough I now have a spider down. Whoa! Yeah, I do believe I probably did enough adventuring for one day. Oh boy. Well, the main thing is, thank God I'm almost back to somewhere that I'm familiar with. You're not gonna catch me, dude. Oh, he could catch me. Leave it. Alright, back up. Come on. You want some too? Yeah, I thought so. Oh no, you don't. Well, at least thanks to my campfires, I knew exactly where I was. Now my next role, get into the house before something decides to blow me up. Ah, what are you gonna do about it? Come on. Don't you just love it when you get a triple kill? I love it. You, stop baiting. Get out of there. Actually, then again, I was gonna say, I guess if he was to blow up, I... Although... Uh-oh. Actually, I heard an axe actually does decent damage. And they were right. Apparently an axe does do decent damage. Well, carrots are doing well. Kinda need to plant some more beetroot. There you go. so far got a nice healthy farm going. Oh, I actually just thought as well. With all the dirt I'm actually collecting, I'm actually going to build up this little area. Hey, Jonathan Carpenter, welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're keeping well. There, I think that will look, well, I presume that'll look decent enough. And what I was thinking was, how funny it would be is, I'll actually place a fence door here, and then I can just build into here then for my wheat farm. Yeah. So now I have an open area for now, a small little wheat farm. But so far, I've got, oh, I've already got carrots already. That's good. Got a whole field of potatoes, so that's amazing. And I got beetroot growing, so I'm all good. Well, because I'm not gonna have as much time now to focus on it. I think what I'll do when I get back to this is I'm going to I'm most likely just going to end up kind of, you know, I'll flesh this out a little bit more, because obviously it's just, at the moment it's just a big block. That's all it is. It's just a big block. But I think when I stream the next time Minecraft, I'm going to obviously flesh out the house, and then on top of that, I'm going to also mine. You know, I might actually got this out before I finish the stream, because at least then I can actually make a decent mine shaft out of it. Ooh, this is going to be fun. I just know it. Actually, I now understand the purpose and why I used up the or why I now have dirt blocks. I'll just use dirt blocks to fill in the water. And then what I'll do is, once this water's cleared out, I'll see what I'll do is, oh, darn it. Okay, this is gonna prove harder than I thought. Oh well. What I'll actually do is, I'll just close all this off. There you go. So now that I have now that the water should be gone. Actually, I'm gonna speed up this process a bit. First things first. Because I don't need the endless source of water anymore. I'm all good. Just gonna grab the shovel, and this will speed the process up way faster. Actually, okay, so clearly I have a lot more work to do under there. So, what I'm thinking of here is, I'm going to turn maybe this into an open mine shaft. And then that'll probably be a good idea then. Right, there we go. So, yeah, I think that's going to be decent. Or, what I could actually do is, I could actually work on that. Hey, Scarfs. Welcome to the stream, dude. Actually, you talk about bad timing. I'm actually just coming to the end of it now. I'm just discussing what I'm going to do next in the next stream. But first things first, before I actually do finish up, I need to put it in this door. So, yeah, I have to admit, I actually got a lot done in this stream today. I'm actually quite impressed with what I got done. So, let's sleep on it, and that should be fine. How's it going? Things are going well. Just ending my stream now. So, before I head off, I do have a few things to say. Uh, Also, for anyone who's lingering around, I would recommend having a look at Scorpius9472's channel because his content is quite amazing, it's good, and it's definitely worth the watch. But apart from that, I want to thank everyone for spending their time tonight with the stream. I will return to this again. I'm not sure when I'll come back to it. It'll be probably sometime maybe next week or the week after, because I like rotating my gameplays around. But if you guys are interested to see what kind of content I've got planned, then feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you are able to, sharing my streams around to your friends helps me out as well because it helps me build a bigger audience, which means I'll be able to build more. I'll be able to entertain a lot more people, and on top of that, if I'm able to entertain more people, then that's good on my behalf. But if you want to see what other content I make, because obviously Minecraft isn't just Minecraft's not just the only game that I play. I do play, a load of other games too. But if you are interested to see what I play and what other content is interesting for you, then feel free to subscribe to the channel and also click that notification bell because sometimes YouTube doesn't really notify you when I go live. So hitting the notification bell will allow you to you know you'll be able to see what content I have next if you click on the click notifications. So thank you. You are so beautiful. Thank you, Scorpius9472. Thank you, everyone who showed up tonight. And as always, keep in touch. My name is Amor Rich. Ye are the Immortal Army, and you are all dismissed.